What's up, Predator fans? Welcome back to the Power Play. In my last video, I broke down the theory that Dek from Predator, Badlands carries human DNA, and you guys went absolutely insane in the comments. But today, I want to dig deeper into something even more specific that proves this theory beyond any doubt. Because it's not just that Dek looks different, it's that he and the clan leader share the exact same physical characteristics. And when you see what I'm about to show you, you'll realize we're not looking at coincidence. We're looking at evolution. If my last video got you thinking, this one's going to blow your mind completely. Hit that subscribe button because we're about to connect dots that change everything about this franchise. Quick recap for anyone new here. In my previous breakdown, I theorized that the genetic experimentation from the Predator 2018 didn't end with that movie. Instead, it became the foundation for a new subrace of Yautja that carries human DNA. The evidence was compelling. Dek's smaller size, more human-like facial features, enhanced emotional range, and his unprecedented cooperation with Thea, the Weyland-Yutani android. But after analyzing the Badlands trailer frame by frame, I found something that takes this theory from interesting possibility to undeniable fact. And it all comes down to one crucial detail most people missed. Meet the clan leader. White dreadlocks, ornate samurai-style mask, clearly a figure of authority and respect within Yautja society. Traditional predator hierarchies are based on size, strength, and hunting prowess. So riddle me this. Why is this clan leader the same height as Dek? Look at them side by side. We're talking maybe a few inches difference, both hovering around that 6-foot mark. Compare that to every elder or clan leader we've seen before. The city hunter elder from Predator 2, massive. The ancient predator from AVP, towering. These were beings whose physical presence alone commanded respect. But in Badlands, the clan leader's authority doesn't come from intimidating size, it comes from something else entirely. And that's where my human DNA theory gets really interesting. Look closely at both Dek and the clan leader's facial structure. Both have that more rounded skull shape I mentioned in my last video. Both lack the pronounced flat forehead that rises to ridges, that iconic predator silhouette we've known for decades.
What the hell are you?
These aren't random design choices. This is a consistent aesthetic representing a specific lineage. But here's where it gets really interesting. Look at their gear. Both Dek and the clan leader are wearing biomasks that are fundamentally different from anything we've seen before. Now, classic predators did have different biomask styles. We've seen variations across different clans and time periods. City Hunter's mask was different from Jungle Hunter's. The super predators had their own designs. But here's the crucial point. They all fit around the same classic predator skull shape. That distinctive flat forehead rising to ridges, the angular bone structure. But Dek and the clan leader's masks? They're designed for completely different skull proportions. Look at the curves, the way they contour around more rounded features. These masks are built for faces that are more human in their proportions. The clan leader's elaborate ceremonial design, Dek's non-standard configuration. These aren't just different styles of the same template. These are biomasks engineered for a fundamentally different facial structure. They're not just wearing different masks. They're wearing masks that classic predators literally couldn't fit into. Here's what I think happened. The Predator 2018 established that human DNA made Yautja more adaptable, more intelligent, better problem solvers. What if this wasn't just experimental enhancement? What if it became hereditary? Dek and the clan leader aren't just random members of the same species. They're part of the same genetic lineage, a family line or clan that carries integrated human DNA from the original experiments decades ago. Remember, the Fugitive Predator from 2018 also had human DNA in his system. What if he wasn't just a test subject? What if he was part of a progressive faction that believed genetic integration was the future of their species? Think about it. Badlands takes place far in the future. That's enough time for multiple generations of human DNA-integrated Yautja to not just survive, but to rise to positions of leadership. The clan leader represents the success of this genetic evolution. This completely reframes Dek's story. He's not being called a runt because he's genetically inferior. Within a clan of human DNA Yautja, size isn't the primary measure of worth anymore. His runt status is about proving himself according to new standards: adaptability, intelligence, strategic thinking. This completely reframes Dek's story. According to the Comic-Con footage, his father, the clan leader, literally believes Dek can only bring honor to their family through his death. We're not talking about disappointment here. We're talking about a parent who ordered Dek's brother Quay to kill him in his sleep. But here's where it gets tragic and proves my theory even more. Quay refuses to kill Dek and helps him escape instead. The clan leader responds by killing his own son, beheading Quay, while Dek watches helplessly from inside a launching ship. So Dek isn't being called a runt because he's genetically inferior within a clan of human DNA Yautja. He's facing something much worse: systematic rejection from a family that views his very existence as dishonor to their bloodline. His smaller size, his emotional fighting style, his missing tusk. These aren't just individual flaws. They're evidence that he doesn't fit the traditional Yautja warrior ideal. But what if that's exactly the point? What if Dek represents the future of their species, more adaptable, more emotionally intelligent, more cooperative, but he's being rejected by a clan leader who still clings to the old ways? The father's brutality toward both his sons shows the toxic extreme of pure-blood Yautja culture, while Dek's survival represents evolution. And it explains why Weyland-Yutani can work with them now. Thea isn't just studying alien behavior. She's interfacing with beings that share human genetic heritage. The cooperation we see isn't unprecedented anymore. Dek's willingness to work with an android reflects the human traits that his own family rejected him for. If this theory is correct, we're witnessing the most significant evolution in Predator lore since the original film. We're not just seeing individual character development, we're seeing species-wide transformation. Dek's journey becomes about more than personal redemption. He's proving that the genetic integration his ancestors chose was the right path, even as his own father tries to kill him for embodying those changes. Every challenge he faces, every alliance he makes, validates the evolutionary choice that his family line represents, while simultaneously rejecting the toxic traditionalism that demands he die for being different. The elaborate biomask designs, the personalized equipment, the individual aesthetic choices, these aren't just cool design updates. They're evidence of a culture that's learned to value personal expression and artistic creativity, traits that human DNA brought to their society. And it sets up incredible possibilities for future films. We could explore the politics between different Yautja factions, the history of genetic integration, maybe even meet pure-blood predators who've become living relics of the old ways. So when you see Dek and the clan leader standing together, you're not just seeing two individual predators. You're seeing the future of an entire species, one that chose evolution over tradition, cooperation over isolation, and adaptation over extinction. The Predator 2018 might have been controversial, but it planted seeds for something revolutionary. Badlands isn't just giving us a predator protagonist. It's showing us what happens when apex predators learn to be more than just killers. What do you think? Does the clan leader's brutal rejection of Dek actually prove that they're part of a human DNA lineage caught between evolution and tradition? Is Dek fighting not just for survival, but for the future of an entire genetic branch of the Yautja species? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if this expanded theory makes sense to you, smash that like button and subscribe. I've got 2 more videos coming that reveal the civil war that made this evolution possible and how it connects to the entire alien universe. Until next time, keep hunting for the truth. And remember, the best theories evolve.
If you enjoy our content and want us to keep delivering the latest news, reviews, and gameplay tips, please consider supporting us by clicking the like button. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notified about our latest uploads. Join the Power Play community with Jason Creed. Thank you for being part of our journey. Let's keep gaming together.